Man, it has been what feels like forever. Are you ready? All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Rolling with T-Bone. And what seems like a post that has taken forever to get here. As you guys know, it's been 4 weeks since I've uploaded a new video. I fell back on my previous videos to carry it on Facebook. Of course, nothing on YouTube, which a lot of content creators will say you got to be consistent on YouTube to start getting views. I don't know that that's the case. I think you just got to have a video that goes viral one time to get your name out there. And I don't have just a ton of people on my YouTube page. Most of my views are on Facebook, so welcome in if you're new. If you just found me, my name's T-Bone. I make motorcycle related content, although not a lot here lately. Any kind of content, really. So I know you guys have been wondering, because I have been messaged, people asking me if I'm okay. Thank you all for your concern, and thank you all for reaching out to me. I've been through a lot in the last month. Of course, just crappy riding weather. There's just been no weather to ride in. We had the little snow. I did the little southern snow, kind of a chuckle video, to just a little yuck video to have some fun with. But as you can see, the sun finally came out and the temperature got above my IQ, so I decided to get out and just shoot a short video, letting you guys know what's going on. I had the COVID. I finally came down with the tested positive for coronavirus. Of course, I'm not certain which strand. I think when I was in quarantine early last year, I had already had the COVID-19. So what I got with this one was just more or less a headache. My stomach was kind of queasy and messed up. I just woke up on a Saturday morning and didn't feel right. Friday, went to bed, felt fine. Woke up Saturday, just didn't feel right. Kind of just lounged around Saturday, hoping that I would get to feeling better. Didn't. So Sunday, I took that Sunday I took a test and tested positive. I took 2 tests, both were positive. So I had to fight that for 5 days. I was down for 5 days, without energy a lot longer. Tell you that just, whether it be Omicron or whatever it was, it took its toll on me. I lost a lot of energy. It took me several days to start getting my energy back. My taste was kind of screwed up with it, but I never lost taste, which was one of the big kind of, you know, with the COVID-19, everybody's taste got screwed up, or they just lost it. Mine was kind of screwed up. I had like a salty taste for a little while. It took me several days to get past that, but finally got back to work, and I've just been busy at work because we got spring soccer about to kick off. So the last 2 weeks I've spent just prepping the soccer fields and building them, and some nice weather that I could have rode in. I just didn't have the time to do it, and a couple of times I probably did have the time to ride and shoot some content. I was tired, just beat down, but here we are. I'm back. I beat that. Kind of trying to just beat the wintertime blues. I mean, the yeah, it's one of those situations where I could have probably came up with just some more short videos like the Southern Snow, but for a while there I really didn't have a whole lot to yuck about, so I just kind of knew you guys would probably understand, but making up for it now. First new video. This will get uploaded on what would have been week 5 if I hadn't have been able to shoot this content video, which I got off work today, and it was just nice enough that I thought, you know what, I need to go shoot content. I'm hopefully going to be able to get back on a regular schedule, at least somewhat of a regular schedule. And like I say, a lot of other content creators, they you know, they try to put out 2 videos a week on YouTube, and you know what, because I've noticed that some of the creators that I follow are up north, of course, up in Ohio and, you know, other northern states where they just keep getting hammered with snow, and I've been watching them struggle. One lady, she's in Ohio, and she's really been having a hard time with creating content. She has kind of stepped back and re-examined her whole channel, and you know, that's kind of what the winter blues will do to you. You know, you get in this situation where you can't get on 2 wheels, and you can't go ride, you can't do what you love to do, can't shoot content, and you start second guessing everything that you're doing. You start second guessing yourself as to, is what you're doing working? Is it, you know, is it making a difference, or you losing viewers? And everybody's viewership has went down. A lot of the creators that I follow, I've been looking at their views on their video because I've had time just to sit back and watch their creations over the last few weeks, and everybody's views are down right now. And a lot of it's just to do with the wintertime blues, guys. You know, winter sucks, but it sucks real bad if you're a biker. And like I said, there has been opportunities for me to ride, but this is the first time I've sit in the saddle of Big Papa here, or any motorcycle, in a month. I haven't ridden in, well, no, it's been longer than a month. It's been about a month and a half, because the video I shot before the Southern Snow thing, and that happened about, yeah, so it's been maybe real close to 2 months since I've gotten to ride. But here we are. February's here, guys, and all of the signs that spring is right around the corner are starting to show. Starting to get a little bit warmer days. Of course, you know, you can't count on that in February in North Georgia, because February is one of those real sporadic months here, and the first couple of weeks of March are still sporadic. February is our worst month here, and of course March is no picnic either. But yeah, I mean, everything's sporadic. You just have to be real careful with what you're doing. And I noticed I slowed down the way I was talking, because I noticed one of the effects that I had left over from being sick was my brain was working faster than my mouth was, and I noticed that some of my words were slurred real bad. My speech was slurred real bad, and that's why I tried to just keep that to myself, just sharing it here with you guys. I slowed down my talking so it didn't show as bad that my speech was slurred. But and with the coronavirus that I had, it caused my mouth to be sore. It caused my tongue to be real sore, and my tongue swelled, which I tried to keep a lot of that stuff hidden. But I'll tell you something, guys. We keep talking about getting back to normal, or trying to get back to some facsimile of normalcy, but I think 2019 was the last normal year that we were going to have that was our normal. We're moving, of course, now into the new normal is paranoia. media-driven paranoia. And I haven't listened to the news in forever. I just found out yesterday or the day before one about the situation going on between with Russia wanting to do an invasion tactic. So I'm kind of out of the loop. I unplugged. I kept giving y'all advice to unplug and just live your life, and I took my own advice, and I'm a lot happier. Whatever it's going to be is going to be. Sitting around watching the news, watching the doom and the just anarchy that they were pumping, that's not going to help anything. That's just going to make you feel worse about what's going on, when in fact you can't do nothing to change it anyway. But so that's kind of what's been going on, guys. I just I got beat down there for just a little while. I'm not going to lie to you. It's you when you're 25, 26, 27-year-old, you can kind of grab a hold of a sickness like the cold or the flu or now the coronavirus, and you can kind of catch it, but you can still get back to to normal pretty quick. And it just wasn't happening for me. I had certain days where I just didn't even leave my house, didn't even move. I just body was aching, I was hurting. I started doing better, to be honest with you, once I tested negative and I went back to work. I started doing a lot better, started feeling a lot better, because when you're sick and you're not moving around, that takes its toll on you when you hit your mid-40s. And I'm skating right up to the mid-40s, 45-year-old this year. So I mean, it's I've reached that age to where there ain't no real quick bounce back. But I tell you what, guys, that's what's going on. So, man, what's going to happen with the channel? I know I've been getting some information about, like I said, watching other creators. They're kind of changing up their concepts a little bit. They're trying to find something that works, because like I said, everybody's viewership has dropped, and I know what that is. That's people that are not sitting at home in front of their laptop or on their tablet or on their computer watching YouTube or watching videos on Facebook. A lot of people are saying, okay, you know what, we're going to get out, we're going to try to find what our new normal is going to be in this post-coronavirus world. And that's kind of one of those things where now we've all kind of accepted the fact that the coronavirus is not going nowhere. It's going to be kind of like the flu, probably just mutate every year, different strands. Once it's been introduced into the system, kind of like the flu, it just never really went away. The common cold never really went away. So it's just going to be one of those viruses that's just going to be floating around out there till it either works itself out completely, by meaning it gets weaker and weaker every time that it mutates. But the flu don't get weaker every time it mutates. It just they say the flu mutates every year with a new strand. So I think that's kind of where we're going to be with the coronavirus. But what I was saying is, I noticed a lot of people are getting back to life, doing their own motorcycle riding, or doing their own hiking or bicycling, or going to concerts, going to functions. People are starting to figure out what their new normal is, and bravo. That's coronavirus is bad. It's killed just a ton of people, and I would never try to downplay that, but it's kind of one of those things to where now we know it's here, it's not going nowhere. We need to take the politics out of it, and we need to figure out what our new normal is going to be. We need to figure out how we're going to live our lives based on this new thing that is propped up, that's interfering with everybody's life. So I want to do more riding this summer. I'm not going to stop making videos if I can keep from it. You know, as long as I don't have some kind of big major mishap like my camera quit or something like that, I'm going to keep trying to just shoot content. But, you know, if I don't get a video a week out, it just is what it is. Because the problem, the issue that a lot of content creators have that I don't have, as I've said it in other videos, I don't have Patreon. You're not donating your money to me every month to help me keep this going. I'm doing this all on my own. So I'm a little bit, that frees me up because I'm not beholden to people to make content. And that's where I think a lot of the content creators that I've been following here lately, sorry about that, guys, that's what their problem is that they have Patreons, which means people donate money to their account every month, and they feel obligated to make content to cover the money that people donate to their channel. And certainly if I had a Patreon account, I would feel the same way. So it's a little different for me in that respect because I'm not beholden to no one. This is just me and you, and this is me doing my thing. You know, if I had 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, I might set up a Patreon account, but I don't have that. So, you know, I don't know nobody that would give me their hard-earned money, even if it was just $5 a month. I don't know anybody who would donate their money to me to help me keep doing this. You know, and I wouldn't expect nobody to. You know, unless, like I said, I just had a ton of support behind me and sponsors and stuff like that. And I've never tried to get no sponsors. Don't want no sponsors. I don't want to be beholden to nobody on my channel. I think that's the big takeaway that you can get from what I'm saying is I don't want people out there who are giving me money that say, okay, well, you know, Rolling with T-Bone has to do this, this, and this, or you have to do this content, you have to do that content. I don't want that. I want to do what I want to do. This is my platform. But I'm still looking, guys, to, oh man, Big Papa's been ready. I'll tell you what, sounds good. Big Papa is ready. Of course, if you're new here, this is my 2003 Fat Boy 1450 Big Papa. But you know, I want to be able to do my own thing, and that's kind of where I'm at with it. And I don't want to feel like I'm letting nobody down if I don't get content this week, or you know, because every video that I make, not everybody's going to enjoy it. I get that. The ones that hit the most are the ones where I talk to you candidly like I'm doing right now. Those are my videos that have the most views. Even my videos where I do like rides like Cherahalla or Fort Mountain, they have good views on Facebook, but they don't have good views on YouTube. And the reason why is because the platform is oversaturated with people with cameras that are going out and doing the exact same thing I'm doing. So, you know, am I doing anything to stand out in the crowd or to separate myself from the crowd? Or am I just another guy who has a camera that rides a motorcycle that's doing the exact same thing that everybody else is? That's why I kind of want to find me one charity that I can focus on and bring in and make a part of my platform here. And I have been working on that. But of course, like I said, I haven't had time to follow through with a lot of stuff being sick. And I don't have no staff to help me with all that stuff. You just got a guy and a motorcycle, and that's all you got. Just me, and R1 rides with me, but you know, it's not fair for her. It's not fair to her for me to try to drop all of this onto her, because this is what I'm doing. You know, so I tell you what, guys, I'm ready for spring. Yeah, it's, which I'm not going to complain. This really, you know, other than the couple of little snows we've had, and we've had some cooler weather, but for the most part, we haven't had a real bad winter. like other places have that's been getting hit just wide open. But I'll tell you what, guys, I'm gonna see about, you know, Ball Hootin' and me did the winter win with the apparel in a drawing that we did live. I'm hoping to be able to do something like that for either spring or summer. Don't know if it'll be with Ball Hootin'. I haven't had a chance to talk to Gail because I've been sick, and you know, they've got a ton of stuff going on, or if it would be with another business. You know, if you're watching this video and you have a business and you want to do a little something to kind of promote your business and help support me, you want to do some kind of little giveaway, let me know. You know, we had a good time with the winter win. Got to meet a great guy that has been following my page for a while, and you know, it worked out and had a good time doing it. But I tell you what, guys, that's probably going to just about bring this video to an end. Don't forget to like, comment, share. Find me on Instagram at Rolling with T-Bone. We got Facebook and YouTube, just Rolling with T-Bone all the way through. Like, comment, subscribe. Give the likes are what I need, guys. Give me those thumbs up on all those videos, because that helps me get them into the algorithm. It ain't so much about these subscriptions, I don't think, as it is the likes. The more likes that get it, the algorithm picks it up, and you know, that's all it takes. I've watched every content creator I've ever watched has all said the same thing. They had that one video that blew up and went viral, and then they started getting subscribers. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm not wanting to piggyback off of what somebody else has done. I kind of want to do it on my own. But you know, it's a slow process, and we're a couple of years into this thing now, but you know, it's a slow process. I know some people who did content for 7 or 8 years before they had a video to go viral and explode, and they got just a ton of subscribers. But tell you what, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. Enjoy the rest of my ride and head back to the house. Guys, till the next time, this has been Rolling with T-Bone. Y'all take care of yourself.